And I'm not gonna lie, their leads just like you can't like turn, you know, like that just captures you, and then you can focus on everything else that they did because you love their leads so much. You don't take your eyes away.
I laughed several times for.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, their female leads.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Is that their signature step?
Is
that their signature step?
No.
Yeah.
Who did the Harlem Shake? Which one did it?
The hair.
that was Bernie, wasn't it?
And the Carlton.
Yeah, Bernie.
Honestly, this is like, as I'm watching these teams, it was like, this is gonna suck to deliberate afterwards.
Yeah.
You don't want to knock anybody down. Everyone brought it. Like,
Side note, I don't remember the last time I was in my first time.
I've never.
Yeah, did they win last year?
Okay, judges, this is not for the teams, but we want to get your criticism about Bollywood America, you know, the organization, the whole judging process. This kind of helps us in a way we can get better. And how would you feel if we would return Bollywood America in Miami? Okay. We'll go around the room, just, you know, good and bad. We need the good and the bad.
I thought that, this was my first Bollywood American experience ever. Like, I've never participated, I've never judged. So that, to begin with, was amazing. I thought the show concept is great, like that all the competitions from all the national level come to this, like, I guess, international level almost competition, and they were amazing. The fact that they went to every state was great, but I feel like if they stayed in one state, then more people would be able to come, and it'd be more well known. But otherwise, it was amazing. JB is a great guy, like, but the only downside I would say is that organization might be a little bit of something you could work on. Communication was kind of hard, and it's not that, like, there's only a few people working on it, but I feel like you need a lot more people to work on such a big competition. But otherwise, you guys did an amazing job.
This is my first Bollywood America as well. I had an amazing time here in Miami. I think that the competition, the level of dancers, and creative-wise, like, it's amazing. Like, I've seen a lot of teams and a lot of people perform, and I think everyone had something to them that was unique, which I think was great. And no one really disappointed. There were some obviously that stood out amongst the others, but I think it was great that way. In terms of Bollywood America, I think everything was great, and like it was a great format of the competition. I would say the organization thing, in just some aspects, I think some certain parts should be organized and just decided beforehand, and so that key messaging is communicated to the entire team, and that way you miss little hiccups and little things that happen along the way, and you don't have people getting angry about anything, right? So I think that would be just something to improve on. In terms of Miami, I think it's an awesome time. I know, like, it's a random place to have it, but for the first time, you guys might have suffered a bit, but the next time out, I think teams and friends would definitely come out. Like, I was here the entire weekend, and I had a blast. Yeah.
Well, I actually think you guys should be here every year. I'm from Miami and I loved it. It was my first time here, and I have to say that I thought it was really organized. JB is a great guy, and all the teams were amazing. It was really hard to decide which one was better than the other. And the only thing that I think you guys could improve is maybe more communication, but that's it. I thought it was great. Everything was perfect.
This is my first time here too, and I think Miami is a beautiful city. I'm from Miami, and it's great to have the competition here. I hope you'll keep up and have it every year. It's been a great experience, and I think everything that you all did have, everything is great. And there will be a little ups and downs here and there, which over a period of time, I'm sure you'll get smoothed out. So well done.
This is my third Bollywood America I've seen. I've seen all 4 of them, but 3 live. My first time judging, and honestly, it was an awesome experience. Like, the teams really brought it. Like, every year, I've seen most of these teams before. Every team so much growth and everything. But the team's very well done. About Bollywood America itself, being in Miami. I'm from Tampa, so I like Florida as well. But I also like the novelty of being in different areas. Personally, I liked being in Philly last year compared to being in Miami this year. Being in Boston year 1, woot. and then where was it? San Diego. And then I like the novelty of it moving around, but that's logistics. That's not me. And the one thing again to improve on, I think, is a streamlined and also kind of concrete method of communication. I think we try to communicate. We try to have like some kind of liaise between everyone talking, but information gets diluted really quickly. And I think a lot of things could have been done beforehand, but that's about the major thing. I mean, it's always going to happen. But I think it was very, very strong. Every year I've seen BA improving from my first year in Boston to now. That was a nightmare compared to where you guys are now. So amazing improvement from what I've seen in the technical aspect. But that's.
It was my first experience here at Bollywood America. For me, I found it to be extremely organized. I thought that the execution was done very well, so I don't have anything negative to say except for the deliberations are a little bit difficult. I think we do need a little bit more time to, have discussions about this, maybe even have a recap of the acts that we see so that, we can easily get our points across. As far as it being in Miami, I'm really biased. So yes, come back to Miami. I think that it'd be a wonderful experience to have it again here.
Hi, I think this was my first time also. I think it was very well done. The communication, as far as I'm concerned, was good. You communicated with me very well, and Priya and Devesha. So as far as the communication, it was all right. And as far as it being in Miami, I think it's very good. At least have it for some time, 2-3 years, because the South Beach, I propose that you should do it in South Beach, and if you need any help, I'll help you in that, getting some facilities there, because South Beach and Miami Beach, the branding will go so high, that you'll be able to do that, and the city may also help. City may help and the county may help, so I find that, and the production of the teams were good, because dancing, of course, you see those in other places, but the production that went back and the backgrounds, they were really gelled, and they were high production value. So I think.
So this is my first time with Bollywood America, and I'm a complete outsider to the whole circuit of collegiate competition. So I was very impressed. I think the website was very organized. I think the organizers were great. I think everything seems very well coordinated and very punctual, surprisingly, because coming from the Bay Area, I go to a lot of DC events, and not as punctual as what this was. So I was pretty impressed, comparatively. I've been in shows where it's like an hour wait. That being said, communication as a judge, there could probably be better communication, more improvement, and just knowing about events and things like that and things that are going on. I wasn't really familiar with everything. Dress code I found out kind of the day before, 2 days before, so before I was packing to come here. So I think communication-wise, probably with those, especially who are outsiders who don't know the ins and outs of everything, not knowing about mixers and things like that, would have been nice to, but other than that, excellent job. I'm rooting for San Francisco Bay Area, actually.
So I heard.
So it's a really great place to have it.
You live
Lots
there?
of people, yes.
Oh,
and
okay, that's.
you would, you get a lot of
That'd be
people.
tough.
So, I'm just rooting for that. But Miami was a lot of fun. You guys are great hosts, so I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I agree pretty much with what everyone else said. I think communication could have been a little bit better. I have a few friends and family members that live down here. Marketing could have been done a little bit better as well. They had no idea about it. So I think you can maybe link up with some more local organizations to try to get the word out, especially in Orlando and other places in Florida. Like she had mentioned, very punctual, been to many competitions and very surprised. I believe it started on time. Which is always
that's a big
plus.
thing. Very big thing.
Definitely a great selection of teams. I think everyone was well entertained program, and I think JB, thank you for allowing me to be a judge.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to. I think BA is like Bollywood America is something great that there's so. I mean, we're all new talent, and it's really good platform for all to, except for you, where it's it's a great platform for everyone to showcase what they have, and Bollywood America does a really good job of supporting and promoting everyone, either it's teams or individuals or artists, whatever. So I think that's great.
Okay. One last.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, man?
It's just my fourth Bollywood America, and obviously, like we said previously, it's leaps and bounds of
Yeah.
improvement over Boston. Every year it gets a little better. I think this year a lot of the board members were a little new to the scene because older heads are leaving. So, as they get the experience, it's going to get a little better, conceptually and organization-wise. I think that, as far as the mixture goes, that could have been cut down a little bit. Communication-wise, I had no issues. I was, I told everything that I needed. Location-wise, I think Miami is amazing. The novelty of traveling every year is really cool. But then you have some down years, like after Miami, if the next location isn't as hyped, if people don't want to go on vacation there, they're not going to spend the money. Like we have 10 or 20 teams here that aren't even competing. Yeah. So I think that the location of Miami is awesome, but if we were to move it somewhere else, it needs to be like a resort type location where people want to come. They may get out of their way exactly.
All right.
And the last thing is the venue. If we stay in Miami, just a better, bigger venue and better marketing, so we get more people out. That's it.
Got it.